What's up, guys? This is a new video. Somebody asked me what I do in 1v1. I'm just gonna make a quick video about a random build I do in 1v1 against a random guy. So this is like generally good build in each matchup. Alright, so this is a Terran. Versus Terran, I always open up with a gateway first. Sometimes I like to do cybercore afterwards, before my expansion. But on this map it's actually really good to expand really quickly because you have the pocket phase. I built my pylon beside the gas so I can make a wall against the Reaper over here. We're gonna get to that. So I start with probes, and I don't go for an Nexus first because I think it's a really risky build. It can of course pay off, but you know, out of 10 games I would say you lose a lot of them. So I don't like to do it. After I take my gas, I'm gonna scout. Some people prefer to scout after the gateway, which is also good. The only difference is that we lose like 5 minerals if you scout before the gas. And the other thing is like you scout 5 seconds faster, so it's probably better to scout after the gateway because it's so little you lose. And if he's proxy gating over here somewhere, then you probably want to scout quicker. Well, this is the build over gateway, pylon, gate, gas, and then we build a Nexus at 19, and then we build the Reaper wall. And then annoy the CV over here. This looks fine. This looks like a Reaper. He could also be going for reactor. Yeah. Oh, did he just do that? Well, now we can harass. I don't know if the Reaper... No, I could have finished. So I'm just harassing, as you can see. This is really annoying for the Terran. This is a Masters League. So usually what I would do is that I would go for a Mothership Core and then Warp Gate. But now I'm gonna go Warp Gate and then... Oh, I could have harassed that other city. Now I'm gonna go for the Mothership, I think. You need the energy. So this is what you do, like you scout, you see, alright, you know, he's not cutting any corners, and then, oh, he just did with the reactor instead of a Reaper. And then you punish him by killing the SCV. So this is like the standard opening. Except you go for a Mothership Core before Warp Gate. Now I'm floating a lot of resources, but that's because I don't need it. And it doesn't really matter that I could have taken this gas earlier, because I'm not gonna mine from it. I don't need the gas. The only thing I need is 3 gateways and blink. I can make 2 more gateways now. But it doesn't really matter if I make them. Like, you see the money in my bank. It seems kind of weird to have money in the bank and not use them, right? But the thing is, my Warp Gate is not gonna be finished for, how much is this? 40 seconds from now. It's wall, so you can't get anywhere. Right, let's see. Are we gonna get a robo? Let's see how much. 20 seconds, and this is 10 seconds. So as you can see, my gators are still gonna finish before my Warp Gate. And that's the important part. When they go for reactor expand, they usually just take it right after that, because they have a lot of marines, they're safe against most things, and then they followed up by sometimes a cyclone, sometimes 3max, but it's usually a cyclone, I would say. The way, like, as you can see, I'm just preparing for the late game, because you can't really all in a Terran anymore. Well, you can, but I prefer to take it to the late game. Now you shouldn't take the 3rd base too fast, but I think I might do this. The point with this build is just to delay upgrades and go for the main army composition, which I would say is the Stalker Disruptor. Some people might tell otherwise. I think I want the much for all of that, and I can have the Stalkers over here. Alright, so this is what I do. Stalkers early game, and then I go Blink so I can defend Liberators and so on. And then I go 3 Observers and Disruptors. And when I feel like if I know he have a third, I'm just gonna guess. Then I'm gonna put down Double Torch. And then transfer. We are safe against most stuff, I would say. Maybe we need another pylon over here. And yeah. So this is my observer placements. Oh, and he did go with Cyclone, as I said, that was most common. Oh, he's gonna scan maybe. Is he doesn't have turrets, and we only have 1 medevac. Alright. So he must be taking a third behind this. Because the Cyclone is a defensive unit, you don't want to be too aggressive with it. So there should be a Liberator soon, but not now. We can actually go over here. And as you can see, 3 bases, 3 gateways. That's not a lot, so we're gonna build a lot more. And this is kind of a greedy part. And you have 3 gateways, double upgrade, high tech. You're going for Disruptor. You know, that's a lot of tech. So you gotta make use of your gateways. Try to warp in whenever you can. You're gonna push, risking a Widowmine drop. But I like to play risky. I mean, if you don't take a risk, you're just playing straight up. And Process is not a race where you wanna play straight up. If you ever want to play straight up, you should consider playing, let's say, Zerg or Tyrant. And I'm actually not sure which one is better. I just know... Did I get him right? Like, I know it sounded stupid, but there's not really that big of a downside of playing straight up with Zerg or Tyrant, I'd say, because you can drone a lot and your hatcheries cost less. Zerg, and Tyrant have views. Alright, so here's the thing. When you're gonna expand to a fortress, you're not gonna take this one because they can siege in the high ground over here and they have Liberators. So what you're gonna be doing here is maybe the observer further away. This observer is gonna go over here. You're gonna have vision. We're gonna try to defend over here, and this is where we spread kinda too much, so you need to have cannons to defend. Alright, so this is my army composition in every game, most of my games. Oh, and I need my sentries. I only like to have 1 sentry. Something cool you can do is you can scout like this, to see if anything is coming. And once you got 5 disruptors or 4, you can try to add Stargates, but I don't like to do that because when I'm going double upgrade ground, it seems kind of weird, you know? Oh, that is time to punish. People say Stargate is good, but I disagree. I think Stargate is pretty bad compared to how much it costs. So this is just a distraction.
Glorious combat is upon us.
As you can see, it's just a distraction. We cancel that. We are killing few stuff. It kind of looks like, okay, now we are ahead. So now we should be investing in defending. Oh yeah, so we are ahead. And we can't really engage, I think. I don't know. Oh, shit. That's the war window.
The first war shall persevere.
Where's our observer? So as you can see, that's exactly as I predicted. You know. Oh, he's pumping up. Yeah, we want to be ready for the drop. I think there's gonna be a drop. But this is kind of how you play. You go Disruptors, you don't go Tempest. Like, Tempest is such a trap. It's so bad a unit compared to how much it costs. But I would agree, it is a really, really good unit compared to how much supply it costs. And when we're nearing 200 supply, then it's worth it. But the thing is, I would rather be 200 supply, lose my army, you know, make the trades and then remax, rather than... oh shit, he's gonna drop me again. His army's missing. You know, what was I saying? So something about, I would rather remax with my ground army rather than going Tempest, because I feel like Tempest is, you know, costs way too much, bro. I don't know if I want to go back, actually. Just gonna take a space. Can we catch it? No. Well, as long as, you know, we get the economy advantage, we can keep throwing shit away. Kind of playing. I think I should. Yeah. Good shot. Oh, it can't load. Well, yeah. You see, this is the army composition you want. I know I could have played it better, but you guys get the point. You go double upgrade ground. You don't want to go Tempest because then you have 0 upgrades. But now I'm getting to the point where I feel like, alright, I might actually need some kind of liberator counter now. I think you need like 3 cannons over here. Notice I don't have a sentry, which is a mistake, I would say, because it's such a big difference with 1 sentry, you know. And I'm gonna go here to check if you have the gold. I'm gonna send 1 observer over here in the corner, so if he's trying to drop. Oh, we have no weather mines. Yeah. So the way I engage is that I send some adepts to his 3rd base, so he has to split, and then afterwards we are taking the main engagement. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any feedback for my casting, you're welcome to write it in the description below. I would like some, I would say, productive feedbacks so I can try to improve a little bit, because I think it's kind of difficult to multitask in game and on top of that being casting and say what I think about. So, you know, that's kind of difficult for me, but I hope you guys can give me some feedback so I can try to improve that. I hope this was a help. If you have any question, you're welcome to, you know, also write it in the description. I'm gonna try to answer all the questions I get, and of course on Reddit as well. So for now, I'm just gonna say thanks for watching, make sure to leave a comment, and see you guys next time.